Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jeng and Jeo. Now, there is a trend that I have noted with most men, and that is why you realize that women in their 60s and 70s find it sometimes difficult to get matches because the men in their ages are looking for women who are in their 30s and even 20s. I want you to understand that even when you have made a decision, even when you have decided that you will choose the match for yourself, it is good to get some advice. For instance, you all know the story of Mr. Stanley Macharia, the 60-year-old man, the businessman in Kiambu. Alikuwa shortchanged by a 30-year-old. You see, this is a girl who is young enough to be your daughter, and you're also old enough to be the father. If possible, it is very advisable, and I maintain that thing. I maintain the stand that it is advisable to take a person who is at least close to your age range, at least. Wacha watu wa 30s wachukuliwe na watu wa 40s na 30s. Wacha wasichana wa 20s wachukuliwe na watu wa 30s na 20s, late 20s, hivyo hivyo. Do you know why? There is what we call culture shock. There is also what we call age difference. No matter how much you try to hide, there will always be a discrepancy. I told you that a discrepancy is something that happens between what you expected and the real happening. Okay? So I realized that Mr. Macharia rather, took this girl who is 30. The girl is very bright, very exposed, anajua kucheza hii michezo ya town, encourages you to build her a house, then creates some conflict, and just like that you're left. And then you are left wondering, why should I not have chosen a woman my age? Should not have tried to shortchange. You get the point? So it's advisable. I have noted that trend. Even some men coming on the show and they are saying, oh, I am 65 years old, get me somebody who is at least 60 and below. And then chini ya maji anakuambia, ama fanya hivi Jenga, let that woman be 30. Let that girl be 20. Yeah. And you are left wondering, has this person changed their mind or what happens? There is this desire for young girls to get old men or babas because maybe they will provide money. But in the long run, you cannot use the strategy of a relay of 100 meters race to run a marathon. Okay? So it is very important. I maintain the stand. It's very important to get a match who is at least close range. Okay? Hata kama miaka haijaachana sana, if it's plus or minus 10, plus or minus 5, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 1, at least same age, makes a lot of sense. If a man, for example, there's a man I want to bring here, he's 73, and that man is saying that he's doing well in life and everything, but I encourage that man. I will be bringing him on the show, but I encourage him upfront. Take a woman who is 50 and above. That person can reason with you emotionally. That person can understand what you're going through. That person can understand aging. That person can understand 60 and above. That person can at least understand that aging is coming, aging is knocking. Sometimes you will not be having the energy. If you take a very young girl, you will be a laughing stock. And you see, people can fake everything, but at the end of the day, you cannot fake who you are, at least not for very long. Okay, so I continue to encourage people. The same case goes to women. If you are at least 60, don't get 40, don't get 30, don't get 20. They will disturb you. They will, in the fullness of time, their true colors will be made manifest. And that is something I have experienced on the show. I keep telling people, and you see, even these people who come on the show, I tell them we have a list. We can try to recommend at least a number of people that could be ideal, perfect batches for you. Because what we've been doing here is pairing men and women for the sake of marriage. And then the person will be telling you, no, post me. Just post. I want to receive. You tell that person, you will receive calls in their hundreds. And then the person tells you, I want even to receive them in the thousands. I want to deepen the pool, enter that pool. I want to go to the very depth. And then because we shave you how you want it shaved, the head is yours. That is exactly what we do. So I recommend that you get a person who is at least plus or minus 10, plus or minus 5. If you're a man, wacha kuenda sana, so that you can get, I have been doing these matches, at least I have gained some experience. I can tell you, hii kienda hivi haiwaki vizuri sana. you know. And it's good to get something from a point of authority, from a standpoint of understanding. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So if we had a 60-year-old woman, or a 50 rather, getting to Mr. or even 40 something, getting to Mr. Stanley who was 60, then they would have reasoned. But this girl was looking at him as Guka. They're like, what? Ah, no, 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 no. I don't want to go with him in public. And then the man is left wondering. And but you want to do my with my money public things, like building a home. Janjaruke jamani. So check whether you have subscribed, whether you like these videos when we post them. We keep enlightening other people when we get a chance. Bye bye. God bless you.